Life is nuts. Life is nuts. Oh, sweet potato. I just watched the best video, and it was about Miss USA and just saying how she went for so many years before she won, and you know how she her story to even get into it, and just saying how we should not fear the unknown, but what we should fear is the regret of the unknown, the regret of never going for it. We should fear that more than anything. And she just, man, what a beautiful story. Sorry, pregnant necklace. Life is a journey. Life is a journey. Oh my gosh. And you know what? On this journey, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? All this for what? And honestly, before my life was super Christ-centered, everything that I did was empty. Like everything that I was like, man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Like these people are awesome. This party is awesome. This conference is awesome. This car is awesome. Whatever it was, you know, it was awesome. These things. But I was like, man, I used to just cry all the time. I'm like, for what? Like, I feel like something's missing. Like, something is so empty. And that's because my life was not Christ-centered. If my life was not Christ-centered now, oh my gosh, I would, like, be so dead in the ground. Like, the, like, bullshit of all the world would have, like, so done me in by now. And your girl would be dead. And, yeah. So it's a little encouragement if you're like searching, and you're like, have this awesome job, like whatever, like everything that you want, everything that you think you want, you know, and you're doing it, and you're still like, man, not sure what it is. Oh, maybe it's just my soulmate, and just whatever it is. If you're looking for purpose, try God. Try God. Because he's the best. And really, maybe this is controversial for some people, but for me it's not. The only thing that matters is God. Period. He's the only thing that matters. So all of that, you know, nonsense that I was in before, and making money and buying stuff that didn't fucking mean anything, excuse my French, that all felt empty because it was. Because they were just things. So if you're looking, you're fighting, stop fighting and let God in. Everything's easier with God. Like sometimes whenever I go to have a conversation with people these days, I'll go to listen to, you know, whatever. And if they're not a Jesus lover, I just think, man, this would be so much easier if this person was a Jesus lover. Because I would say, give it up to God. And that's the beautiful thing about being a Jesus lover is that you're like, I'm drowning, I'm dying this way, and you're just like, oh, here, I don't need to do it perfect because I didn't feel strong enough to do it, to be able to do it anyway. So it's like, just give it up to God. And when you give it up, let it go. You ever read the surrender prayer? I should talk about that prayer more, novena, more on this because it's really, I'm gonna just go get it real quick. Just say the first part of it because it's so good. Oh. And I just love this. I sleep with it by my bed, so this is the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning. Why do you confuse yourselves by worrying? Leave the care of your affairs to me, and everything will be peaceful. I say to you in truth that every act of true, blind, complete surrender to me produces the effect that you desire and resolves all difficult situations. Oh Jesus, I surrender myself to you. Take care of everything. You know, there's more than a novena, but it's like, why? Why do we confuse ourselves by worrying? Why are we worrying? Look, I leave Hawaii on Sunday. I fly to Australia, and then I'm taking a little trip around the world. I can't tell you how many people are freaking out about that, you know, because they're like, oh, we have all these bombings going on. It's like, what? So what? Do we live in fear? Is that like the world's objective anyway? For us to like live in fear? Like, oh, look, listen to this dumb girl. No, it is actually fear. It is actually war. It's like, you know, if Australia or Bali is gonna get bombed, it's like, then it was supposed to get bombed. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, like, people are gonna do what people are gonna do, and if I'm going to be the sufferer and I'm going to get sent into, you know, some hostage, whatever, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna lean on God way more than I do even now, which I already lean on God so much. But if I'm a hostage in like a foreign country or like terrorism, we gonna, I feel like, increase more. Don't ask for growth unless you want to grow. I'm always holding my breath and I'm like, Jesus, please, I want to grow. I'm like, yeah, I do, Jesus. Anyway, don't live your life afraid. If you want to go somewhere, I already had this trip planned around the world. My girlfriend's bachelorette party is in Ibiza, and God's calling me to Our Lady Awards in France. So if you think for 1 second I'm going to let bombings in the Middle East hold me back from whatever, well, I mean, it's not. Because number one, it's a calling from God. And I'm not worried. And yeah, if I die, well, how many times have we beat death? I know I've beaten it so many times. And it's like, then I die. Then I'll be in heaven with Jesus. You know, but we're not here to live afraid. It's like, if you're so afraid of losing your life, maybe you should look at your life and be like, why? Maybe you should draw closer to God, because really it's a beautiful thing when you die. You get to meet Jesus. So anyway, I hope that's a little word of encouragement too. You know, going back to the Miss USA. Fear the regret of you never going for it. Don't fear to fear, because you don't know what it's going to be like. That's why we have him. That's why we have her. That's why we have them, to let go and give it to them. And every time, they're gonna take care of us. And I feel like it. It doesn't make sense to our little peanut human brains, but God's always got us.